Hashem Naseh Nasiach. We continue with Halachot Pesach, brought in Sefer Ben Ishchai, Parashat Sav, Halachah Yutet. En Nashim LePesach Isa Gedola Yoter Min 520 dirham. One should not bake for Pesach Isa a dough that is more than 520 dirham. That's 520 dirham. Right. Now we're going to see what the dirham was, the measurement that they used back then, right? Especially in Middle East, Middle East countries, amongst Sephardim, dirham. Right. ויותר טוב ללוש אותה פחות מן 520. So it needs to be less than 520 dirham. ושיעור אישה שחייב בחלה הוא קמח משקל 770 dirham. Now the shiur, the measurement in order to separate challah is the equivalent to 777 dirham. Right? That's around 3 pounds, around 3 to 5 pounds, depending on the different measurements. Right? So when you get 3 to 5 pounds of wheat flour or barley flour, whatever can be used as chamisha mine dagan, then you mix it with water. Then there is the mitzvah of hafrashat challah, that you need to separate challah, right? A little bit of it. Yes. Right? That in the older days, that hafrashat challah, that challah would be given to the kohanim.
Yes.
Right? כי כן עולה מגימל בסים וחומש בשר. So this is more than, now how many besim? If you get eggs, right, this would be 43 eggs and 1/5 of the egg. So 777, right, is dirham is equivalent to 43 eggs, right? 43 eggs and half.
Yes.
Lemishchal abesa yutchet dirham, and each one of them could be 18. So 18 dirham times 43. Times 43 would give you around 777 dirham. Right?
Okay, interesting.
Yes, is that correct?
43 times?
Times 43 times 17. Use the calculator.
Yes. Let's see.
Right? Each one are 18. It's 47 and a half times 18. Older people used to do this.
I know. But I can't. I'm terrible with 43 times 17. 731.
No, 18.
Oh, 18.
43 and a half.
43 and a half?
43 and 1/5. Okay, so 43.2.
0.2.
Yeah, times 18.
Times 18. Yeah, 777.6.
Okay, very good. 777.
Yes.
Can is called a poskim, as is explained in the poskim. Ve'en chaim larosh, ve'ain chaim larosh. Look in the Sefer Chaim Larosh. Right? U'ma'acha she'anachnu nizarim, shelo yeh be'isa, shelashin lesorach ha'pesach shi'ur chaya b'chala. Wow. Why is that? Why are we supposed to have a dough that is less than 520 dirham that you cut it for matzah?
Yes.
Because you don't want to obligate yourself for hafrashat challah. What is going to happen if you separate that piece, right, and you want to give it? If you make it more and you want to separate that piece could easily become chametz.
Oh.
And by the time that you bake that piece, right, is going to become you can't even bake it because you cannot be baking the challah with the matzah together. The challah is that section that is separated for the kohen, right? Because that section has some sort of kedusha, so one cannot put it next to others. Right? So what's gonna happen? Just don't do it. Don't avoid it. לכן טוב להניח כל המצה אחת אפייה בסל אחד והסל נסברם להלן ואז מפריש חלה ומברך. So instead, what should you do? Right? You should put all these matzot that you have right, next to each other. Don't separate. Right? And then choose one as challah and say this is challah. Say bracha on the matzah after it is baked. Because before that, you don't want to do it. You cannot be baking all of them together. And if you don't have a basket to separate, to put it in there, if you don't have a place to put all these matzah in one place, in order that they should be added up together, right? Then what you need to do is you need to put just all of them next to each other, right? On one side, and then it says veifros aleim mapa, and then put on top of it a mapa. Mapa is a cover. Right? Put a cover on top of Shelo yigale hamasot kilal, in order that the masot should not be visible. This way they would be all together, right? And then Shelo veifrosh ve'afrish challah, and then separate challah right, from that combination that you already covered them all. V'haberacha shara chalahi. Now, what is the beracha that you make on this hafreshat challah? Right.
It's not really challah, isn't it?
It's not really challah. Very good.
Yeah,
so the beracha is Baruch ata Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahafrish challah teruma. It is the same beracha.
What?
Why? Because it is challah.
Okay.
It's not like the bread, but it's, for you this is the matzah, this is the bread for now.
Yeah.
So it's the same beracha that you would make on hafrashat challah. So Be'ezrat Hashem, when you get married and you wanna do hafrashat challah, Sephardim, this is the beracha that they say. Asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'afrish challah teruma. ואף על פי שיש מי שכתב הנוסחו תרומה חלה, even though that those who write that and they say that the beracha is תרומה חלה, המנהג פה עירנו לברך חלה תרומה, the minhag of Baghdad was חלה תרומה. לכן היו דורשים עטרת ראשי הרב מורי זקני. So also Harav ben Ishchai's Rav father would say the same halacha. ועטרת ראשי הרב מורי בסיבור ושמעתי שכן המנהג בעיר הקודש, this was the minhag of ירושלים as well. ברוך ה' לעולם, אמן.